Hey, yo, what's up, beautiful people? It's your boy TwoBars right here, and today we're gonna talk about production I did for Amerado featuring Fameye, Nyame Dada. This song was on his album, the General album that he released last year, 2022. And I posted a video earlier last year with me, Amerado, and Fameye in the studio having a session, playing games and having a session. It was quite impromptu, but we just had to make something because a producer is around, a rapper and a singer is around. Fameye is also a rapper though, but this is how the production went for. This is what I did for the production of Amerado featuring Fameye. Stick and stay with me. 2 bars. Play. So I started this beat with a piano that I played in Contact, but I have a problem with my Contact. My libraries are not loading, so I had to like render the piano. So this is how the piano sounds. This is actually what I played. And this inspiration came from a song. I don't really know, I don't remember the owner of the song, but the title is Easy Like Sunday Morning. That's why I'm easy like Sunday morning. And that's the inspiration behind this chord progression. That's how this idea I got. So this is how it sounds again. And then I added a pig nose, which is from Flex. It's a guitar from Flex. And this is how it sounds. And there's the tone. It just plays one. And then the next tone is a guitar from Flex. The muted. So this is how it all sounds. This is what I played. And then the next one is the strings from Flex. I use Flex like basically for this beat. And then this is how the string sounds. It has this swell feature, like it swells up. So this is how it sounds. So beautiful. Sounds so beautiful. And then the staccato from Flex as well. The reason why I don't have them on this playlist is because sometimes when you put them on the playlist, when you arrange them, the weight of the, although I'm using a Mac, the weight of the VSTs, I have like a big RAM for all these VSTs, but it's better you just render them just in case you want to send the project over to another engineer to work on it. So you just consolidate them or you just render and replace them. So I render and replace every melody that you hear. So that it saves space and it saves like the RAM. It just eases the RAM off. But then I still have them here, so just in case you want to see the notes that I played. And then I added a Lounge Lizard E piano. So this is how it also sounds. This is what you hear in the beginning of the song. I muted the bass out because I'll actually add a bass, so I just had to mute it out. And then I added a purity sound, which is the winter lead. And this is how it sounds. You see, it's off, so it gives it that feel. And then I think I added another ominous fear sound, which is the boys choir. And this is how it sounds. So beautiful. Sounds very angelic. So nice. Then I think from there we moved on to the drums. I added I started with the drums. I moved on to the drums. But then sometimes you just play the melody and then you add the drums. But because of the tutorials, I'm just trying to balance everything out. So this is how the drum sounds. Let me start with the kick. So the kick is a very punchy kick. I think I didn't touch the kick. I didn't do anything to the kick. So this is how it sounds. That bounce. Then we add a snare. You realize I added something here to give it like an off bounce. And then I don't forget to swing it. So you just swing it to like 30% or something. When you swing, you see the amount of swing you're adding to it here. So on the panel. And then another percussion. And then another snare. Okay, this is a ring, but it sounds like a snare. So that's the job it's doing in there. And there's another percussion. More like a conga. I think I added a delay. So it's a delay and then a reverb. So without the delay, this is how it sounds. The delay and a reverb. So just to spice it up, you add a reverb and a delay. Sweets. So that's the job it's doing in there. And then the rim shot comes in. Then another percussion. It just rises and goes away. And it has its own delay on it, so I didn't add any delay. That's the only thing it does in there. And then another percussion. This is like the typical high life vibe. So if you're doing high life without this, there's a local instrument called a fuchua. I don't know what it's called in English, but I mean, I think maybe people call it a clav or the clave or whatever. But in Ghana, we call it a fuchua, and then it gives it that high life feel. If it's high life, it has to be in there. And then I added a drum fill. So that's basically what I did with the drums. So let's just hear the drums with the melody before I move on to the bass. So beautiful. So nice. And then I added a shaker, drums without afro drums without shaker. Off. And I have my own percussions that I made, so this is how it sounds. Then you just add the drums to it and it sounds beautiful. And then this white noise that sounds like a splash. And then I added a clap that has this and like tail reverb and tail reverb or whatever they call it. So this is how it sounds without the, you get it. And then let's just play with the melody and see how it sounds. So this is the chorus part of it. Then the almighty bass. I added this bass to it. This is how it sounds. So let's listen to the bass alone. So let's add it to the whole production. The reason why I did this, the stops here, is because of like if I put a note there and I reduce the volume and I go to cut itself, right? The moment it gets to the next note, it will cut. And I don't want the next note to play, so I just have to reduce the volume. So that's basically why I did that. So when it gets to, you just reduce the volume, you do cut itself, reduce the volume. When it gets to the next note, it will act as if it is playing another note, but then that note is very low, it's off, so it won't play. So that's why I did that. It helps not to like let the bass bleed into the next one because you want it to stop at a point. You get it? Yeah. So that's for the drums. Let me show you the drum fills, the rollings. That's this. And then the riser. And then I got a vocal sound from a vocal chop from Splice. I had a Splice subscription, so I bought one of their vocal chops. And you pay with coins, basically. They give you coins that you pay with, so you download the coins. And then this is the Splice sound that I got, and it really had an impact on the production because we are talking about God, and then it has this angelic kind of vibe. Because that's the reason why I added the boy choir. So this is how the vocal chop sounds. To me, it sounds like bride's name or whatever, right name of God, right name. I don't know what it's saying, but it sounds like something that has to do with God. And then I added another vocal chop, which I reversed here. So that's how it sounds, the main one sounds. So I reversed it. That's basically it. So let's just start with the beginning, how it sounds from beginning. This is how it sounds. Let me just mute the main vocal. It sounds beautiful. And then there's this drum roll here, a drum fill. I added a reverb to it just to give it that like room. And then I got another tone from Splice. I think I got three things from Splice. This is how it sounds. It's just I used it to transition into another thing. So from the intro, the first 4 bars of the intro, it transitions into the next 4 bars of the intro. Then it comes again to transition to the verse. You get it? So this is how it sounds.
Bars.
The almighty card. A lot of people get it wrong. It's not boss. It is bars. B-A-R-S. Bars.
Bars.
Bars. So it transitions to the next one.
Bars. Younger. Yeah.
And I have my own crash, and another one. So the two combined, this is how it sounds. It sounds like boom, like something from far. Boom. So that's basically what I did. And I think there's another drum fill here. And another bass, I think I got this bass drop from Nexus. And then I just put a gross beat on it. I put gross beats on it to give it that slide. So gross beats 1/4. You know, so it also helps in the transition from moving from like one part of the song to another part of the song. So that's basically what I did in the production for Amerado featuring Fameye. So I think there was a part that I brought the vocal chop again because it felt empty.
Careful on the road, moving steadily. My grind is motivated by the money. Bargaining me so much parents I dey papa be anywhere wamachi. May the blood of Jesus always cover me. My will be on fire.
And then the end when everything had It's quite a simple production, very, very simple, and it's not complicated. It's just very simple. Just that it looks a lot, but I didn't really do a lot in it. So just a couple of effects. What I basically did was just reverb, delay, gross beats, reverb, delay. You see reverb, delay. If you watch here, you realize it's just reverb, delay. And then I put my mastering on it, my mastering effects on it with the Pro L2 and then the waves, whatever, WLM loudness meter, the waves loudness meter. So that's basically what I did. Yeah. So this what Amerado featuring Fameye sounds like pre-production. So thank you for watching this episode. I'll bring you more episodes. Just watch out for more. TwoBars here. Amerado featuring Fameye. You can check it out. The main song is out. It's already out. So you can check the video. There's a video as well. No, there's no video. Yeah, there's a video. But you still can check the audio out though. TwoBars. I'm out. Clear.
Yeah. Don't you see I'm a Rasta man? Anytime I fly, me me out of my. Young coupons on a buy. Someone pull me cry. Every chase I can. They call me Burna. Nyame Dada. Nyame Dada. Me call me Burna. Nyame Dada. Nyame Dada. Careful on the road, moving steadily. My grind is motivated by the money. Bargaining me so much parents I dey papa be anywhere wamachi. May the blood of Jesus always cover me.